All right, and in a follow-up of the same, given this statement that's coming from Sadhvi Pragya, a complaint has now been filed by Tehseen Poonawalla. Complaint filed against BJP MP Sadhvi Pragya. Tehseen Poonawalla filing this complaint says, I filed the complaint against Pragya Thakur for the hate speech that she delivered on the 25th at Shivamogga, and has requested the Shivamogga police to kindly register an FIR. So that is a complaint that's now been filed by Tehseen Poonawalla, highlighting Sadhvi Pragya's hate speech. Let me go across to Deepak joining us with more details. Deepak, this comment, this remark, this speech certainly hasn't gone down well with many. Many see this as an attempt to provoke and incite, and now Tehseen Poonawalla has filed a complaint as well.
Yes, he's put out this tweet. We've also been told that, he's sent this to the SP as well. But officially here, we've been told that, no FIR has been registered because they are yet to receive the complaint as such. But we'll really have to see whether the police do take any sort of action in this particular case. The Congress has already come down hard and said that immediately action should be taken against her, considering she's in a responsible position, she being an MP, making such sort of provocative statements, especially in a sensitive area like Shivamogga, was quite uncalled for, is the reaction that came in from the Congress. We'll really have to see now, how the government really responds to it, and whether from the police there will be any sort of action against the BJP MP, who has been known to make controversial statements in the past. She was here referring to cases of love jihad, asking the people gathered there to protect their women and also to respond to love jihad in a particular manner. This particular complaint, even by Tehseen, says that her comments are blasphemous and needs to be a case needs to be registered and stringent action needs to be taken against her, where several sections that he himself has mentioned in that complaint that needs to be booked against her. But we'll have to see after the police, of course, look into this particular matter, what sort of action will be initiated against her in this particular case.
Okay, well, as far as the complaint is concerned, he's requested the police to file an FIR under sections 153A, 153B, 268, 295A, 298, 504 and 508. But with regards to this very speech which was made by Sadhvi Pragya and Shivamogga, which is, like you pointed out, Deepak, a very communally sensitive place and has seen several such incidents of violence in the recent past as well. An absolutely uncalled for statement. Were there any other BJP leaders also in attendance while Sadhvi Pragya was making that remark?
Well, we should really see, while the police, of course, look into this particular case, who are the people who are sharing the dais, whether, the script was handed over to her, whether this was a spontaneous speech that was made to her. All of these aspects will come into picture once the FIR is registered and investigation is, of course, done. We'll have to see whether the BJP right now defends her statement or whether they will actually condemn it. Because in the past, we've seen some leaders go on to say that, a statement like this coming to the fore, she's only calling for, self-defense in several cases. Even, she was here talking about the Harsha murder case that happened in Shivamogga. She's even heard saying that, carry a knife along with you for your own protection. So, these sort of statements, while, of course, it is definitely provocatory in nature, there has been some sort of defense that has come in from BJP leaders to such statements in the past as well. Today, we'll really have to see with the assembly session as well in place. The Congress could take on the BJP over this particular issue as well, with the BJP MP herself coming to Shivamogga, a sensitive area where we've seen communal violence, in the very recent past as well. These sort of statements coming to the fore was probably uncalled for. Whether any condemnation will come in from, the BJP, and also whether police action will be initiated in this particular case is something that we are waiting more information for.
Okay, so